Today we have a special adult summer treat for you, along with our guest star, Richard.
Welcome back, it's Giggle Water Chat.
Hello everybody, nice to see you again.
And it's Richard!
Oh boy! Round 2!
He's back.
Yes.
He was so popular, we had so much excitement over his first episode that we had him back.
I mean, the letters, the calls, being stopped on the street. I can't even take it. You Giggle Water fans, you're everywhere. You know, it's really been a boon to my life here.
I tell you, your whole life has changed.
It's true, I'm a changed man.
Cindy, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, you can bring your own fabulous guest later, but
we'll
yes,
have Cindy next week.
Yeah, exactly. But I thought if I'm going to come back again, we should do something a little different, don't you think?
Well, of course, it's summer, and we're getting close to summer.
Yes, we hope it'll be summer soon.
In San Francisco, you never know.
Yeah, that's true. It'll be cloudy till July. But I have a lot of fond memories of frozen treats outside, don't you?
Yes, of course. We used to make them every Saturday.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You get the kids in front of the TV, or I guess we were the kids. And Mom would pour some Kool-Aid into a popsicle mold and call it dessert.
It was just wonderful.
It was the best thing ever.
We have something in common.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a trick that moms have been using for years, but we thought we'd elevate things a little here, as we do here at Giggle Water Chat. And I wanted to bring you guys a frozen boozy popsicle recipe.
Popsicles.
Yes,
I've never really had a boozy.
Yeah, did you know you could
popsicle.
put booze in popsicles?
I didn't think you could.
Yeah, it's tricky. Now we'll get to
We're
this a
gonna
little bit
talk
later,
about that
but
later.
you got to measure the alcohol. All right, we rarely insist upon such a thing, I would think, but if you put too much alcohol in a popsicle, it doesn't freeze. That's chemistry. So
slush.
Yeah, exactly. So not that it's not delicious, but then you have a smoothie.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But this comes from a wonderful New York City area popsicle company called the People's Pops.
Right.
Very, very, for the people.
He worked in New York a while ago.
I did. I'm a creature
And that's
of the city.
where he found all these New York things.
Yeah, you could just be walking around in city parks like the High Line, which is a great experience.
I love the High
It's
Line.
wonderful. I mean, the most beautiful kind of elevated railway park on the west side of New York City. And occasionally you would come across these little hipster popsicle carts. I just loved it because they'd sell you for at least $7 or $8 a popsicle. They'd sell you. Maybe a little cheaper.
Perfect.
The most wonderful, you could tell it's made from fresh fruit, put in a blender, like peaches and mangoes and mint and all kinds of fabulous flavors.
And everything was fresh.
Absolutely. They were the best, the People's Pops. And so one day I just bought their cookbook and thumbing through it, turns out they have some boozy popsicle recipes.
I'm so excited.
Yes, I am
really
too.
They're
so
interesting too. There's different ingredients.
Exactly. I wanted to do one with peaches and bourbon. Maybe we'll get to that later. But Jeff,
tried.
we had a disaster. Turns out
I went to the store and there were no peaches to be found.
no, it's too early for that. We don't want to serve you green peaches. So yeah.
So we had to find something else. So I went back and I told Richard I'm going to come up with another one. He said fine, and he said what are you going to do? And I said I found one
Okay.
called Blueberry Moonshine.
Moonshine?
Moonshine.
Okay, now we have a bottle of moonshine here. I thought it was just that fun movie that Cher won the Oscar for.
That was not moonshine.
Oh, is that what Moonstruck, right? No. So tell me, what in tarnation is moonshine here? We got a prepared professional
is
bottle.
Pure corn alcohol.
Corn alcohol, everybody.
Made in distilleries that are illegal to the public. Of course, now it's getting a little bit more popular.
Yeah,
so
now this is legal moonshine.
This is legal moonshine.
Yes, licensed moonshine.
But that's how it got its name, is because it was making illegal alcohol, and they would make it at night so they wouldn't get caught by the policemen.
Yeah, exactly. Home brewers.
Brewers.
This is another invention of prohibition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It started, and it had so many different keywords. If somebody would come over to your house and they'd say, "Give me a little bit of Mountain Dew."
Mm-hmm. Or some of that hooch. Yeah, right?
The other fun one was White Lightning. Mm-hmm. I've heard of White Lightning.
Yeah, exactly. Not like grease, right? It's grease lightning. Yeah.
And then Firewater is another one, because if you drink too much of it, because it's 100 proof, that you can just kind of giggle your night away, I would think.
Yeah, this will go down real nice. I can tell. Yeah. Thank God we have a few other little mixers for this one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it is made from corn, and it's pretty strong. So
yeah. So we're gonna leaven it out with a little sugar, a little blueberry.
That's what
a little
you
bit of
gotta
ice.
do.
Yeah, exactly.
Turn my skin capillaries red.
Yeah, it'll put some hair on your chest, ladies and gentlemen. With all that in mind, what could go wrong?
Let's go.
Should we do it?
Let's go make some.
Let's make some boozy popsicles. All right. All right, well, Jeffrey, here we are.
Exactly. We're about to make some popsicles.
Yes.
Boozy popsicles, and we just finished our favorite cartoon.
You mean us talking? Oh, like the
we
good old
used to
days.
make good old
Yes,
cartoon?
right. When mom's ready to mix up some Kool-Aid and make the popsicles. Yes. Well,
You forgot.
sorry, I did. I didn't know what he was talking about.
You looked
Yeah.
at me like I
Yeah,
lost my
exactly. I said,
mind.
excuse me, how dare you? All right, well,
Okay.
So yes, we have done whatever we're going to do, and we're ready for these moonshine popsicles. But Jeffrey, I have to say, I really need to taste this moonshine.
Let's
I don't know
do it.
what moonshine tastes like, so we're gonna have a little tipple.
I don't have a clue.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pour us just a little bit. We're virgins to this
Woo!
recipe here.
I
Is
can
that too
smell it
much?
from
Yeah.
here.
Exactly. Yeah. A nice grown-up size pour. All right, my friend. Here we go. What do we have? A Southern salute?
Southern salute. Oh shoot! What is a Southern salute?
It's all right.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Let's
Down
do
in
it.
one.
Down
Yeah.
one. Wow.
Well. Yeah.
That is white lightning.
That's not your. It's not your grandfather's shine there. Woo, boy.
Oh, that is good.
I will say, actually, it's a little sweet. I'm not gonna lie.
Because it's made from corn.
There you go. Yeah, just like corn syrup or whatever. But it's
No wonder
certainly a little fiery.
Yes.
You know.
No wonder they got that got so popular back in the day.
Yeah, it actually kind of goes down easier than you'd think. I mean, if you like bourbon or some of these other spirits, moonshine, I don't know. I'd say.
I could
Yeah, you could have a fun night or two
I
with
can't
some
even
moonshine.
talk. I just
I think we should move on. Yeah, that's
time to go.
That was a
Okay,
good little adventure.
Tell
there.
me how to do this.
All right. Well, first we got to inspect the produce. All right. So there's our bowl of blueberries right here. Jeffrey, how have you prepared those?
I've cleaned them. I took all the little twigs that were off of them.
Good. Got rid of all the leaves and stems.
All
You
the
don't want that
leaves
in your
and
popsicles.
stems. Yes,
All right,
we don't want that.
It's a beautiful bowl of blueberries. So the first step is just toss them in that food processor right there.
And we've already pre-measured. How many were you putting in?
Oh yes, we have 4 3/4
Oops.
cups of blueberries. Whoop, there they go. All right, we lost a few to the mice. Sorry.
Woo, Julia.
All right, let's go
pick
ahead.
it up and put it
All right,
back in.
now cover your ears, everybody. Here we
Okay,
go.
here we go. We're pulsating.
All right, looks beautiful. Off to the races.
Oh my goodness. Does it say how long we're supposed to do that?
I would say until blended.
It looks pretty blended.
Yeah, I would say you've got just a little bit of skins and whatever. All right.
What do you
I
think?
think, yeah, I mean, you
Okay.
can still see they were blueberries, which is
Yep.
probably a good sign. So, yeah, this is up to you. If you want finely pureed blueberries, these are your popsicles. You can, this is the very forgiving part of the recipe. So, now what we got to do, Jeffrey, we got to pour those. Do you have a nice pitcher with a spout somewhere?
I've got
Oh,
this
look
right
at you,
here.
ready to
It's
go.
got the spout.
All right, let's move that to center stage here, shall we?
I'm gonna get the.
All right. Oh, sorry. We're just dealing with a bit of extra business there. Okay, here we go. Now that's gonna come right out the hole in the middle.
No.
Oh,
See,
not in
that's-
this kitchen. All right,
I've done this before.
that was high stakes. So
Did
Yes.
you get nervous?
I did a little bit because we were talking earlier. Blueberries they'll stain.
stain.
They stain whatever they touch. So you got to
Yep.
be careful there.
There you go.
All right, you got your wonderful little hunting blaze orange scraper here. So yes, not gonna get shot by accident with this thing.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, here we are. Put that to the side. So we're gonna add these sweeteners, little flavor here. So we got 2/3 of a cup of simple syrup.
I think I'm a little hot.
Yeah, still feeling the moonshine from
That
earlier? I
moonshine.
might have another one. I don't
Simple
know.
syrup.
Yeah.
Simple
all right.
syrup. Basic.
Okay.
Oh, I found another blueberry.
Okay, well, there you go. That's your extra credit.
Simple syrup is basically 1-to-1.
Mhm.
I made it with a cup of sugar and a cup of.
Yeah,
water.
exactly. And you can keep it forever in the fridge. It's always good to have handy. There it goes.
And how
That's
much
your
are we putting in here?
2/3 of a cup simple
Okay.
syrup there. All right, stir that around, and then we need a little acid here, something a little sour to balance it out. So that's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, freshly squeezed. Yes, Jeffrey, did you freshly squeeze that this morning?
I did.
All right, good. Yes, he's sitting out on the porch with his lemons, reading the morning paper.
Squeezing my lemon.
Exactly. You got to do something these days.
Yep.
All right, stirring that around real good. Yeah, give that a real good swirl. You want to make sure it gets really mixed up
That
here.
acidic quality.
Everybody gets their own little sense of lemon, hint of
Okay.
lemon. Now, once that's stirred, this is the part where you taste it. All right, you got to make sure it's just sweet enough. So here, I'll
taste.
give you a spoon. I'll go
Okay.
first here. Okay, let's see.
That's nice.
Oh, I do like that. You can really taste that fresh blueberry taste.
And the lemon really helps.
Yeah,
a lot,
the lemon
don't you
just
think?
gives it a little bit of zing.
That's good.
And now there's a real tip for these. If you feel like it's pretty much there in terms of sweetness, but just you could take it a little sweeter.
That's what they were talking
Yeah,
about.
you want to be careful because blueberries, when you freeze them, they get just a bit sweeter. So you don't want to go overboard.
We don't want to hide the flavor of the moonshine.
Oh, well, that I don't think we'll have any problem with that. Yeah, you're going to notice it.
Okay.
Well, I think this tastes great.
Now we need to put the booze in it.
Okay, so we're going to measure the booze, all right? We can't stress this enough. We said it earlier, we'll say it again. Measure the booze. Otherwise, the popsicles won't freeze, all right? So we got our moonshine here. We have a lovely little pre-marked 1/3 of a cup measuring thing. That's very cute. All right, here we go. This is the critical part.
Anthropology, these are great.
Oh, love it. You know, Anthropology, I shop there for all my lady friends and sometimes myself. All right, there we go. That's the 1/3 of a cup. Are you ready? In it goes. That's the magic. All right.
This is the fun part.
I feel like you're scared of these.
Woo!
A little bit. Yeah, all right. Yes, this will really get the party started with these
Oh
popsicles.
my goodness.
Yes, all right. Give it a good swirl. It's very delicate
Can
swirling.
you smell it? You can smell the alcohol.
You can, yeah, exactly. That really comes in strong. All right,
This is great.
All right, I can't wait for these. All
I'm
right.
excited.
All right, shall we? Now you're basically ready to go. Now you can strain the mixture if you want really smooth popsicles, but
I don't
we're
think
not going
we
to bother.
should,
Yeah,
because
we're going to leave it all in.
The consistency makes it feel like it's real fruit. You know,
Exactly.
Which it is. Okay.
Yeah, you want people to know you put in all the effort, right?
Now, since I've been doing all the work. I
Oh, is
want
it
you
my
to do
turn?
this. Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Here, I'm gonna let's put these
Put it
center
here, so
stage
as
here.
we
Let's
make a mess.
move everything out. Yeah, exactly. Again, be careful. This is the delicate part. All right. So when you're filling your popsicle molds, you want to make sure you fill them just a little shy at the top here. Oop, I'm already look at that. So here, I guess we'll
Richard.
move that off to the side. All right. All right.
Are you nervous?
Well, I was gonna. Okay, now I stopped there, just like we'll call it a little, like 1/3 of an inch shy of the top of the rim there. Okay, just to make sure, because again, when you freeze something, it expands. So you want to make sure that you don't overfill your molds.
He reminds me of Julia.
Little bit. Listen.
Just lick it.
Yes. She was the one who said you could make mistakes, which I think we've done all right in that
We
arena,
have,
don't
exactly.
you think? Yeah. All right. We haven't dropped anything on the floor
No
yet.
chickens
I think, right?
have been dropped on the
Yeah,
floor
exactly.
today.
All right, here we go. No one will know. Yes, here we go.
Except
All
all
right.
your fans.
Yeah,
Giggle Water
exactly.
Chat.
Right. I know. No one's ever gonna come back to your place for popsicles. All right, here we go. This is going pretty well. I'm very
It is.
impressed. All right, now it's a little high. All right, we may have some high risk results here, but I think we're just. This should make just about 10 popsicles for you
I think
here.
we've got extra.
I think, yeah, we might. We can save that for later. You know, honestly, you could just drink this as a smoothie if you wanted. It's delicious. So we'll put this aside. But here, go ahead. Put that somewhere it won't stain. On the stove. Don't forget about it. All right, so we have 10 beautifully filled molds. Now, do you have a paper towel or something like that? We could just wipe this up.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's nice. You want to clean around the edges here.
Full functional kitchen.
Thank goodness here. So we'll just do a little tidying up. All right. This is a lot more technical than your cocktails, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, now don't worry that this mold just leaves a little bit of metal stains sometimes. So don't worry about that thick black line that appeared on my paper towel. It's all iron oxide for you there.
Okay, then we put the lid on.
Put that lid on.
And see, this is perfect because this was actually made to make popsicles.
Yes, fancy that. All right, we're gonna put that there, and then of course you have your 10 sticks. Now, when you're choosing your popsicle sticks, they don't have to be fancy, but make sure they don't have splinters. All right.
Did you check for splinters?
I did. I checked for splinters,
How do you
Jeffrey.
check
Don't worry.
for splinters?
You just make sure they're not poking out. All right. You can tell when a little bit of the stick that's about to leap into another branch.
So
Yes,
if something's poking out, you just say, "Would you
Yeah,
put that
exactly.
splinter away?"
That's a good life lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right. So here we're gonna put these in now. Don't shove them in all the way. Be gentle. Because you want to make sure that you have just enough to grab onto. Okay. If it goes in all the way, you're gonna have too much stick and no popsicle. So.
You've done this before.
I have. You know, I've come a long way since Saturday morning cartoons. Now I am a cartoon. All right, this is going beautifully, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're gonna stick these in the freezer in a little bit, and they need to freeze for about 4 or 5 hours. Okay, so you're not gonna. This is not an instant treat, but it's well worth the wait.
Yeah, and you don't have to sit and watch them freeze. We're not.
Don't worry, we're not that kind of show. Yeah.
We don't have 4 hours of material.
Yes. I mean, during this pandemic, good Lord knows you've found worse things to amuse yourself. All right, so 1 stick extra just for whoever.
Okay.
But here we go.
Sounds
There are your blueberry moonshine.
And we're gonna put them in the freezer.
popsicles. All right, so stick with us. We'll be right back.
There we go.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, it's time.
We're back. We've been very patient, haven't we, Jeffrey?
Yes, we have.
Yes, we've waited all day for
Can
our
I get 'em?
moonshine. I'd say go get the frozen popsicles, Jeffrey. Let's take a look at them. All right, now, well, aren't those just
Aren't
a
they
picture?
gorgeous?
Yes, they look. You can see they're just nice and frosty down there. Now let's go ahead. We can wiggle off this blue lid and take a look at our creation. All
This
right.
is so
Now,
exciting.
you got to keep your stick straight. That's a good reason. Otherwise, you can never get the lid off. But oh, now let's hold those up. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous?
Oh my goodness,
Right?
they look
Yeah.
wonderful.
Oh boy, I can't wait to dig in. Now, Jeffrey, try tugging on one of those for me. Yeah, you're not going to get very far. So we have a little trick for you here to get those frozen popsicles unstuck. Let's get out the water bath. Okay.
We just did warm water from the faucet.
All right, so Jeffrey, why don't you dunk very carefully? Yeah, just nice like hot water from the faucet. Don't need to boil it. That's too hot. You go ahead and dunk those in almost all the way to the lip. And then we're gonna do, oh great, it sits right there. You can see the water level's almost at the top. And then just pick a popsicle and start
Richard,
doing
this
the
is
wiggle
so
test.
much fun.
All right, so we're just gonna kind of gentle pressure here. Here for the camera at home, we can kind of show you now.
There we
here
go.
it comes. All right, now this is where you got to act fast. Okay, so when the first one comes out, take it out of the bath. All right, now Jeffrey, move that water bowl. All right, and here's where we got to start rescuing the popsicles. Okay, so they come out easy as pie. Look at these beautiful popsicles.
they're
Go ahead and start
gorgeous.
taking them out. That's a beautiful color there. You see that in the camera?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, how much fun.
Look at these. So now, if you're not going to eat these all right away, you're going to want to put these in a Ziploc bag in the freezer. You can save them for a while. Sometimes you wrap them in wax paper individually or something easy, just to keep them from sticking to each other in the fridge. But now we got the last two here, Jeffrey. These are going to be ours to do our little taste test, don't you think?
Oh.
So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. All right.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah,
Look
take
at
a look
this.
at these. Aren't these great? Yes. All right, so I guess do we
Okay.
toast our popsicles?
Cheers.
Let's take a taste. Mmm.
Yummy.
Mm-mm. Feel how soft those are?
Oh my.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah, you have to eat them pretty fast.
Yeah, they just melt in the mouth almost right away. But you get that wonderful, just that little hint of moonshine.
Wow. Well, this is great. Hey, don't forget to like us. You can like us, subscribe to
Subscribe
us.
to the channel, hit that bell to get those
hit that
notifications.
bell, and come back every other week and see Giggle Water Chat. We love
Exactly.
you.
Cheers.
Maybe a lot of work, but boy, do those look good. I'd love to have one right now. See you next time on Giggle Water Chat.